Hi, I'm Ronaldo Dorsey here for Bahamas Athletics, and we're speaking with Coach Diane Woodside in regards to the 22nd annual NACAC International Congress, which will be hosted here in the Bahamas. Coach Woodside, the event hosted here in the Bahamas, tell us how that came to be, how the Bahamas was chosen to host some of the best coaches in the region.
Well, let me first say the NACAC stands for the North America, Central America, and Caribbean Track and Field Coaches Association. And the Congress travels through the region every single year. It has been held here already 2 years, one in Freeport and one in Nassau. So it's time now for the Bahamas to host the Congress, and we're very excited that it's going to be held here in the Bahamas.
And we know hosting any event in the Bahamas is major for sports tourism. How many countries are we expecting, and how many people?
Well, there are 32 member countries in NACAC. Hopefully, we'll have a representative from each one of those countries. And I guess that we'll probably have 100 to 150 coaches here in the Bahamas, taking advantage of this wonderful opportunity to gain knowledge about the latest techniques in all areas of athletics, sprints, endurance, throws, as well as the jumping area. We'll also have a session on coaching ethics, which is very important. How we should behave as far as coaches are concerned and act around our athletes. So definitely it's a wonderful opportunity for even our local coaches to be a part of this Congress.
And you talked about the different techniques that'll be addressed. Who are some of the major names that we can expect coaches here to be able to learn from?
Well, we have our own Bradley Cooper, Bahamian thrower, discus thrower. I know he wrote a book a few years ago, so he'll be the main throws presenter at the Congress. Last we had Peter Pratt, a local jumps coach. We were in Merida, Mexico, and he's one of the presenters there. We have Jim Dennison out of Canada. He's going to be speaking on coaching ethics. Walter Salazar out of Costa Rica. We also have Peter Thompson out of Great Britain. And there's one more I have to look down for that. We also have, I think I said them all actually. Franz Bosch, he's the guest speaker. He's coaching elite sprinters and high jumpers. He's from the Netherlands. So those are the 5 speakers that we're going to have here, along with our own Victor Lopez from Puerto Rico. He's the president of NACAC. He'll be here as well, along with his executive staff. So we plan to have a really good time here at the Congress.
And the Bahamas, like much of the Caribbean, is known as being sprint capitals. But how important was it to have Bradley Cooper, a man known for the throws, to be a part of this event and to represent the Bahamas?
I think it's very important. We've been having great success as far as our athletes are concerned. And of course, from great coaches comes great athletes. I think it's a wonderful opportunity for the Bahamas to showcase their talent as far as coaching is concerned. I think Bradley's going to do a wonderful job in that particular area.
What were some of the major challenges, putting an event like this together, an event of this magnitude? We have different countries, people from different languages coming here to the Bahamas.
Well, we have several major challenges, and we've decided to put together a local organizing committee um, who will be responsible for organizing the Congress. We have simultaneous translation in Spanish that will be there. Simultaneous meaning we need someone to translate into Spanish or English depending on the speaker. So if there's an English speaker and there are Spanish delegates or coaches, we need to be able to translate that into Spanish. That's one of the major areas that we're tackling right now. And of course, the finances. Any Congress or any event that's going to be held requires finances, and that's our biggest challenge. We're still looking for, of course, funding for the Congress. I think we'll be able to make it, of course, but that's one of the major challenges. Also, getting the word around that the Congress is going to be held here in the Bahamas, and getting the local coaches involved. We're an archipelago, and it's very difficult, for the Family Islands and Freeport to come over. So we have contacted every single school in the Family Islands, and I've had some good responses from those islands, and hopefully they'll be able to attend. So coaches from the length and breadth of the Bahamas will be here at this Congress.
And who is open to attend the Congress? Is it just coaches affiliated with the B3As, or?
No, all coaches, all high school coaches, all club coaches, any person who is responsible for the athletic development of any athlete, young person in the Bahamas, is invited to attend the Congress.
And for coaches out there that probably have not registered as yet, perhaps give them a heads up and tell them what they can expect to learn from the Congress and how they can pass it on to their athletes.
Well, the Congress is being held October 4th to the 7th. Registration will be up until the 4th, probably the morning of the 5th when the actual Congress actually starts. The speakers start. The 4th will be a reception, welcome reception, and then on the 6th, the evening of the 6th, we'll have a cultural show and banquet. Um, this Congress, again, whatever area you're coaching in, jumps, sprints, throws, endurance events, we will have something for everyone here. So what's going to happen is the latest techniques, the latest science around each of the areas in athletics will be discussed. And it's always good for persons to be up to date on what they're doing with their kids. As far as sports tourism is concerned, we have 32 member countries in the NACAC region, and we have a brand new 15,000 seat stadium. And hopefully, we talk about North America, US and Canada. Bahamas has great weather, and this can be a training ground for most of those athletes in those particular areas where the weather gets cold. So this is a wonderful opportunity for these coaches who are coming from Canada and the US to come in and take a tour of our new stadium, take a tour of our facilities. And they'll know that we have a great facility here that their athletes can train on. And of course, when you have people coming into the Bahamas, everybody benefits: the hotels, the taxis, the restaurants. That's a great, wonderful opportunity for sports tourism. And they're also on board with us in this Congress.
Once again, Ronaldo Dorset for Bahamas Athletics, wrapping up our interview with head coach Diane Woodside, the local organizing committee chairman for the 22nd NACAC International Congress, giving us a preview of what we can expect and what the Congress is to be like.